$250,000.
We can't talk about that.
Well, it has to be with water, that's one of the issues.
But it's also litigation, and you've been reported
Yeah,
repeatedly.
you can get it. Yeah, well, like I said, the public needs to know this. One of the reasons, well, the last rate increase was increased.
But what he's trying to tell you is you could be getting in trouble
Yeah.
telling us. Right, in this sense.
It's public information.
Ongoing litigation.
The attorney has said it, and
But it's ongoing litigation, there is
It's not, it's over.
We can talk about the
I
cost.
already have a complaint in the district attorney about board members leaking information to the public. And that's illegal. So don't want anybody to get in trouble from that kind of thing. So it's just not considered that.
I think people need to know.
Mismanagement of funds.
No, I just want to let people know that the reason for the last increase was partly due to litigation.
I believe those figures were stated in a previous public meeting
Yeah.
by a community member. So it's public information at this point.
So I understand that the problem is that the board cannot discuss ongoing litigation, whether that any information was made available in the public aside from the board cannot discuss that.
So my question is, this bill, I have here three bills that I have in my hand. If I have questions pertaining to this and the water use, I need to go see her.
So if you want to see what your bill would be at either one of those rates right now, both of those charts are on the boards, are on the wall. So
Oh, okay.
if you know that you use 10 units, you can look across there and see what that is. Again, though, if you have questions about usage in particular, then I would encourage you to call the office and talk to Kinsey or Tamara and, potentially work out why the usage is so high or if there's something
Abnormal.
wrong.
For you.
But do you want to talk about what the rate would be for any of those properties or?
Well, do you want to talk to them public or privately? I'm totally confused. Which one? My bad. But everything that's been said here is right over my head.
So how many units do you have for that top one?
Where are they? The bottom left of your bill. Bottom left. Okay, 3 units was used.
So for 3 units, right now you're paying the minimum, which would be $53.09. Under Director Baker's proposal, you would be, there would be an increase of $3.81. And under the noticed Prop 218 proposal, there would be, you would be saving $3.54. So for that particular one, it's not a huge change.
And then the fluctuation that I see on the very bottom, is that like because I have a drip system on one place, is that why it's so much higher? That's specific that we should probably
Yeah, so when you have, let's say you have a house with one person living in it and that part is probably gonna be fairly similar month to month. But if you have drip or some other irrigation, or somebody came over and stayed for a month or something,
Make that big of a difference?
so sometimes it can make a huge difference. But the bottom of your bill where it has different usages for each month, that's the usage for each month previous to the bill you have.
Right.
So if you notice a huge variation from month to month, let's say one month you're using 3 units, the next month you're using 30 units, then it could be that you have a broken water line, it could be that something was left on.
Toilets running.
Yes, your toilet could be running, the sink could be dripping, shower could be dripping. Is it?
Kelly, what size valves are on houses and sprinklers with the fire sprinklers?
So it depends on how it was designed. Most homes have either a 1-inch or 1.25 inlet to the house.
What's the majority? You know?
It really depends on a case-by-case basis. I would say that on average, they're probably 1 inch.
1 inch? Because people with 1 1/4, they're gonna have a higher.
So are you talking about the meter or the line going into the house?
I'm talking about the meters that you're charging by the size of the meter.
So for a general house, unless you have something extravagant, it's going to be a 1-inch meter.
That includes fire sprinklers.
That includes fire sprinklers.
And then, run past the three cubic units, based on the new, what Berkeley suggested. I was following that, and he said that on the one that's being proposed, you'd save money.
So,
On 3 units, you'd save money. There you go.
so the,
575.
so the proposal, the notice 218 proposal for 3 units, it would cost you $49.55. So that's a savings of $3.54 for the 218 proposal.
Bakers.
For Director Baker's proposal, it would be $56.90, which is an increase of $3.81.
So you start saving money on bakers at like 10 units.
Who can afford 10 units? Oh, wait, we have to fill all the swimming pools, I forgot.
And you have to remember how much a unit is. A unit is 748 gallons. It's a lot of water. So 10 times 748 is a lot of water. 1 unit of water. Yeah. So depends on your family size and what you do and how you use your water.
Well, my plan is units are $2.80.
So,
First floor.
yeah.
I have a question. From our audience here, we have, people first time coming here, everything else, who actually brought their water bill? Okay, maybe we could take a few minutes so they can actually like either talk with staff or compare it up against the charts on the wall. Sorry, then, because it sounds like, some people are a bit confused, and then they can actually see the dollar for dollar and all this going on. I think that might be reasonable. That helps.
Anybody want to approach the charts and take their water bill if they brought it and compare it? If they need help, then we'll give them some help.